Hi, this is Lais from Be Happy Now, and today I would like to talk about the energy forecast for December. And I can barely believe that it's already the end of the year, the end of 2015. It has been a very intense year for many of us, lots of changes, lots of action, lots of letting go. It's been a beautiful year, but a hard year as well on many of us. So I'm quite happy to end this year on a positive note, and the topic I want to speak about as well is quite positive, and it's my favorite topic right now, and that's self love. So, not love, but self love. Because it sounds silly when you say love yourself first, otherwise, you cannot love others, and it's just this thing that everybody knows, like on a theoretical level, but why don't we implement it, right? I know so many people that are giving so much to others, are taking care of others a lot, and they don't take care of themselves first. They don't know how to set boundaries, how to set limits. They always say yes to everything, to everyone. And in the end of the day, they burn out, whether emotionally or physically. And therefore, what I really want to talk about in this message is how important it is that we take care of ourselves and we develop this profound and deep self love. And I've been going through this as well this year, and I thought I was already done with it because, in 2010 or 11, when I quit the corporate world, I didn't know who I was, what my life purpose was. I felt so lost, and I didn't love myself because of that. So I went through this whole period of healing myself, meditating, and changing my whole career, and loving myself, getting to know myself on a deeper level. But then this year, suddenly, I found that there's new layers of myself that I had to accept, that I had to love more. And yeah, over a few months, I was working just on that quite intensively. And it came about because I was meditating. And, when I meditate, I like to connect to all that is above, or what you call it, source, or my spirit guides. And when I feel them coming, when I feel that energy, I just really, I feel it, and I start crying sometimes because I'm so happy when I feel it. And the message I had then was, it's beautiful that you react that way and that you're so happy when we're around, but why don't you feel the same when you're around yourself? And I was like, why should I cry when I'm around myself? I'm around myself all the time. And I realized, they're right. If anything, I should be happy and proud of myself and love myself the same way that I love these external helpers, or whatever you wish to call them. So this is what I have been focusing for many months now, and it doesn't happen from one day to the next. And sometimes I just sit there with myself thinking, what the heck, why should I be so happy that I start crying because I'm sitting with myself? But sometimes it did happen, and I really connected then so deeply with myself, with my soul, with my higher self. And those have been one of the most beautiful moments in this year for me, to really realize that we can always love ourselves on a deeper level. And I think it's a journey, because I think we will work on it our whole lives, but it's so important that we start, and it's so important that we start now. So please, in December, it's the month of love anyway, with Christmas coming up, but just make it a priority to prioritize yourself, and just make sure you have enough me time, that you learn how to set boundaries, how to say no to people. It's okay to say no and to be selfish. There's nothing negative around being selfish and saying no and creating your boundaries, because really, if you're an empty vessel, you cannot help people, right? If you're feeling like you don't have any energy anymore, and you're not sleeping well, and you're moody, and no one will even want to have your help because you're so not there, you're not grounded. So think about now in December, but also going forward, of course, in 2016, how you can improve this relationship with yourself. And I can tell you how I do it, but everybody does it differently in the end. So just find that topic, that thing that really suits you, and how you have to behave to start loving yourself more, or on a deeper level. And trust me, even if you think now you love yourself already, I don't need that, there's always, a layer of yourself that you don't fully accept yet, and that you can work on. At least that has been my experience this year. And I know there will be other layers coming up in the coming year that I will still have to work on. It's a work in progress, and it's beautiful. I don't judge myself anymore for not being perfect or not being quite there yet, because I believe it's really a lifelong journey. And I believe everyone's life purpose should be to love ourselves the most and to put ourselves first, and everything else comes after that. That's my message for you now in December. So I will be taking off 2 months as usual. I cannot stand to be in a cold winter in Europe, so I'll be going off to probably Thailand. And I hope you all stay well in December and January. I will still be sending my energy forecasts even though I'm not working in Geneva. So just stay tuned for my messages, or if you want to schedule any distance healings, I will still be doing that. Just I will stop the one-on-one sessions in Geneva because I'm not gonna be there. That's it for me. So happy Christmas, happy New Year, and see you in the new year. Bye bye.